Okay, so hello guys. Here is a 10 slice 4K projection system, and we currently have, as you can well see, pretty reasonably accurately warped version of Nefertari in stereoscopic views using polarization. So I'm flying through the tomb. In my perspective, it's pretty crazy. I've literally got this sense of being able to completely look around, and it's always weird seeing what's behind you using your head rather than a VR headset. It's quite a spectacular sensation. The resolution is what really probably does this. It's cool because instead of having, you kind of can just look at the camera and I'm kind of, oh, hey, I'm here. Hello, Dan, inside the tomb. The detail is pretty high. It's remarkable. We're going to be tuning this up with Vive controllers pretty soon, so you better just wave the torch around. The controllers are nice, though I do wonder if teleportation is also an option. Yeah, so 10 stereo projectors, 4K, using left-right on the glasses that we actively have here. There's also a speaker system. At the moment we don't have the audio playing for the purpose of talking, but the audio is also spatial with an array of, I believe, 16 speakers or something interesting like that, using a 5.1 mix plus spatial audio. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of like it's a hard way to explain the navigation. We've set up very much like a camera. It's a camera on a crane type effect that we have going on right now. Once you get into it and learn how to be subtle with the controller, it does feel quite natural. We can rotate the world, which does not feel at all natural when you're looking sideways like this. But it's designed that if you really want to see, stuff. And we'll rotate the world back. And so that's a rather disconcerting feeling. But I want to rotate my head like this when it does that. But it's useful for certain artworks. We're also going to have a number of other experiences in this place. We're going to be putting in Parliament, a few other things related to Egypt, New Zealand Parliament, that is, art gallery exhibit that we have, really just to showcase how we can use this on such display systems.
The main use case of a 360 setup like this is you can experience the same view as other people at the same time, which is completely different from that sort of claustrophobia that you get from traditional VR and a headset. So it makes it a little less FOMO. Everybody can actually experience the ride at the same time, and I think for a museum it's probably a lot safer because you're not going to have to worry about people falling over and tripping over and never having been in VR, whereas this feels completely natural to anybody in here. Yeah, so it's a 45 megapixel TV that we're kind of working on here, which is a pretty huge testament. Yeah, standard Xbox controller. It'll be wireless when we actually have it fully working, and
clear this room out.
Yeah, the whole room will have no table in it, so you'll be able to walk around freely. You can get quite close up to the walls before the parallax starts kind of hitting too badly, and it really is quite fun flying around like a dragonfly. You are really a helicopter moving around in this tiny kind of space, but it feels huge. So we're going to have the Vive wand, so you'll be able to teleport around it, you'll be able to hold the torch and move that around. We'll optionally be able to put just standard body tracking on, so you'll be able to walk and have just straight human locomotion walking around it, which I think will be amazing. One thing about a group experience like this that would make it amazing for a museum is you'd be able to have an Egyptologist show you what is in the hieroglyphics, and everybody in the room will be able to learn what's in front of them, and that's just something I just don't think would convey in the same sense with traditional headset VR. I think this is far more engaging for a group. You know, I mean, this room, you could bring in 30 people in here, and, you know, imagine what you'd need to have 30 Vive headsets.